What's up, everybody? My name is Zelkanon, and I'll be bringing you another video for God review and tips. And this is for Ares, God of War. Probably my favorite god ever. So let's jump right into the skills. We have Blessed Presence, which is his passive. Each completed aura item that Ares owns grants him 30 additional magical power. His one, Shackles. It's a projectile, does magic damage. It can do damage to minions and gods, but it will not latch onto minions. It will only latch on the gods, and then it will start the tick. Also, it will slow their speed by 15% per unique shackle. Duration 4 seconds, and the max you can have is 3. 2, it's a buff for all allies and himself, called Bolster Defenses. And increases everybody's protections by a certain amount, as you can see there, and CC reduction by a certain percentage. Lifetime 8 seconds, shackle bonus 7. We got Searing Flesh, which is his 3. It's a cone shape, does magical damage, does damage per tick, and that's pretty much it for that. And his ultimate is No Escape. Pretty much he leaps into the air and grabs everybody that's around a certain area, and he'll pull them in, stunning them on wherever he lands. You can see the more people you got shackled up with your No Escape, the more, meaning the longer the stun will last. And it's a pretty okay damage, I guess. So, let's just go ahead. See, I already have a build already done for him. Okay, so do some action. So, some quick tips for Ares right away, as we almost back to the Kraken there. As you can see, you can only throw another shackle if you have one person already shackled. If that, hopefully that made sense. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying, you cast your shackles to one person. As long as it lands on that person, you can throw another shackle. You have up to 3 shackles, like it says. Also, keep in mind the area of which your bolster defense can help your allies. That could save somebody quite well, actually. Next, G3, as you can see, the damage. It does high damage and low damage. And dodge that. Ooh, look at that. Another tip is always get cooldown reduction items for Ares. That is a definitely must. And be careful not to like go overboard and pass up the cap, which can have you pass up. If you know, if that makes sense. As you can see here, I have Idol of Concentration for cooldowns, 10%. Melee from the old, another 10%, and that's all I need is the 20%. Mystical Mark, which is the aura item, which that will increase my magical power. And Baroque Hope and German Isolation, which is my very last item. Get these items. And also Blink is, you have to have Blink. And make sure to level it up because you want to have it ready for your ultimate. As you'll be building cooldown, make sure you upgrade your Blink ASAP. The curse helps out quite well. If somebody doesn't die within your ulti, then you have to use that and see if your friends can take care of that. Alright. Another thing, your shackles can and will go through walls and structures. But on the other hand, your ultimate will not pull anybody that's behind a wall and or structure. Another thing, never try to build full mage Ares. I don't really like when people go full mage on tanks. Personally, I never see it really working too often. People love to do it on Hades. I never really see it work on Hades. Yeah. Also, another thing, when you're trying to shackle multiple people, you have limited time to do that. So once you get one down, you have to do the other ones ASAP. I didn't mean to buy that, but okay. I know what the passive, it grants you more magical power the more aura items you get. I never really stack aura items at all. I don't really see it helping that much. I never really try to go for power. I just want to be able to tank, have enough cooldown reduction, and just pull people in ASAP, because people are going to be, people want to have beads, so to get cooldown reduction against beads, and you have to get cooldown reduction against people with ages. Have to go against, wow, alright, she got just nailed. Then you have to go cooldown against those people's ultimates, like I was saying, and Magi's Blessing, and it's a whole mess. If you're fighting a team that has full-on Aegis, Beats, and Magi's, you're not going to be able to get your ultimate off. To help fight that, every time your ultimate is up, if you're playing Ares, tell your teammates that your ultimate's up, and you have to make that push like right then and there as soon as your ultimate's up, because you have to break down your opponent's cooldown for their beads and Aegis and Magi's or whatever they may have. As you can see there, I canceled my my fire by hitting right click. So you hit your 3, and if you just want to stop casting, you can hit right click to cancel it. She got utterly destroyed there. So as you can see here, I'm holding down 4. This kind of gives you an idea of the general area of where you're going to be pulling people. As you can see, I pulled them right through that wall. So you can't pull them through a wall, but your initial start, your chains will not go through walls. Which I find that really weird, because playing arena sometimes, you're trying to pull somebody, you may get hit with a Kraken like that, but you're trying to pull somebody and they'll hide right behind like a structure like this, and you cannot pull them. So keep eye of that. But that's pretty much it. You can see the range of the chains. They do last quite a while. Another thing is, if you get too far away from your opponent, I'm gonna die. If you get too far away from your opponent, that's death animation. Like I say, if you get too far away from your opponent, your chains will break, and that will cancel the entire effect all throughout. Level priority, I would first focus on your 2. As you see, I didn't do that for some reason. I was just talking. But yeah, prioritize your 2, because you need to be able to get tanky as possible early game. That helps out quite a bit. And then I normally go for your 3 next. That way, after you pull them in with your ultimate, you can just hit your 3 and do a lot of, well, not a lot of damage, but a decent amount of damage. That way your teammates can clean up the kills that were not already done. She's gonna take it. But yeah, let's see if I can kind of demonstrate this structure issue if one can get closer. See, Ymir was in my circle, but since he was kind of behind, you can now pull people through like that. But always level up your ulti, prioritize your 2, then 3, then 1. The reason why I don't focus on 1 is because your slow/speed reduction on your chains is just a flat 15% and does not scale up. Yeah, the damage scales up, but I'm not really in it for damage. If you are going to build mage, then yeah, sure, go for that. But I am not. I'm fine with the 15% and doesn't go any higher, so there's no need to really level up your 1 at all. The reason why I get this Gem of Isolation, it kind of helps up your HP. Mana is not much of an issue late game, but it also helps quite a bit with your damage, and also it'll make your fire slow down people as well by 25%. As you can see, had a bubble around me. That was the Idol of Concentration. It helps damage mitigated. Damage mitigated. Damage mitigated. Whenever you hit with the hard CC. There we go. Couldn't think of it. But yeah, this is pretty much all the tips and tricks and all that stuff for Ares. Hope this helps. I have quite a bit of Ares videos to kind of show you how I play in a real match. Alright. That was clear. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. See you guys later in the next video. Bye.